do you want?
Tacos!
When do you need it?
Now!
1, 2, 3, go! Yes! Woo! What's up, guys? Johnny Tacos here with another exciting and informative episode of the Johnny Tacos Rock Talk. Hey, this is where rock comes to talk. This is where we go and talk shop about music, about family, and about just chaos. And today, you know what? We're bringing back glam metal. And you know what? New York is a stable for all different types of genres. And you know what? TYKIN here is going to bring it. Are you ready? Hey, I can't wait. You know, it's going to be awesome. Hey, but before we get them on the show, I just want to let you know, if you're going out there, you're going to jam out this year. There's a lot of great artists going out there and rocking and melting faces and just bringing down the chaos. And you know what? It is going to be hot. And how hot is it going to be? Like in the hundreds, you'll be melting, like with that nice cold ice water that you have next to you. I know it's $15 at the concert, but you got to keep hydrated. You go out there and just enjoy it, and you forget. Or if you drink, you know, if you're drinking, make sure you have some water. Keep hydrated, because drinking alcohol makes you dehydrated as well. So out in the sun, you're here for fun. Remember, drink some water, and so you know you could rock out another day. Also, just want to let you know, our 5th year anniversary is coming up in 3 months, man. In 3 months, 5 years of the Johnny Tacos, just sitting there and talking to all these awesome bands that keep rocking and rolling. Some great underground bands, as well as some more notable bands, man. I'm excited about everything that is coming to fruition, and it's just going to be awesome. I'm going to have a couple of familiar faces on the anniversary show, and you know what? I feel good. You know, when the Taco Man feels good, he wants to give away something. So whoever shares the most content for the anniversary show will get some tickets. You know what? I feel like giving some tickets away. I can't tell you who it is yet because they told me to hush. So yeah, when you come and check out the anniversary show in 3 months, I will give out the winner of the anniversary prize package. I wish it was a yacht trip, man. That'd be awesome if I knew somebody with a yacht. And then we would have this band rocking on there, man. Some yacht glam metal. That'd be a lot better than that yacht rock back in the 70s. We'll just add it up. Yacht glam. There we go. All right, man. Let's rock out with the guys from New York. Here is TYKIN. Yeah, that was Heretic. That was the song that really just gets you pumped up, gets you rolling here, man. And I am here with the Ty Man and Vogues. And also David hiding in the back, lurking like Batman.
How you doing?
What up?
Hey, guys. Good morning. Good morning. I'm glad to wake you up. You know, I know it's not the crack of noon like rock and roll people are supposed to, thanks to Tenacious D. But yeah, man. So what is up over in New York, man? Is it hot? Is it pretty cool?
Yeah, it's pretty nice now. I think we're rocking like what, 70, 80 degrees right now.
It's actually cool. It's like 60 right now.
Oh, I haven't been outside yet, but
It's sunny though. It's nice, but it's like mid 60s.
Man, you know, rubbing it in, man, that's not good, dude. It's already like 90 degrees over here, and it's barely touching 10 o'clock.
we get it. It's a slow crawl over here. We get our summers really late.
Or it'll be 90 one day and then 60 the next day.
Yeah.
Hey, it's bipolar. New York's
Right.
bipolar.
I'll take it.
So tell us a little something about yourselves.
So we started on what, 25, 24,
24.
24?
Mhm.
Yeah, so it was originally me and David. We got together from a previous band that fell apart. Our buddy Bush, which is the lead guitar player, he came in. We started forming a band together, and then we brought in Jake, rhythm guitar, and then Vogues, our bass player. We got ourselves moving. We started off as TYKIN, and our first song we wrote was Strangers. And funny enough, we originally were gonna do like dad rock, which was like like Creed, uh, like Stain stuff like that kind of genre.
DDR.
So yeah, DDR. So that's how Strangers was originally written. It sounded completely different. Then we found out that we just didn't know how to write that, and we just started writing music that we like and enjoy, and that's just how
Yeah.
Tykin was formed. And then eventually we got thrown into this whole glam metal genre, and we didn't know what we were for a while until we just let the general public label it
We
what we were.
embraced it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then here we are today.
So you start off as dad rock, which
Mhm.
a lot of bands that I'm familiar with, like Limp Bizkit and all them. Uh,
Yeah,
but then went to glam. That's kind of like a day and night kind of thing. Uh,
absolutely.
so with that, was that so so what brought it to change from there? Was it just the because you said that the music that you love, like Poison, Motley Crue, Rat, kind of in that stable and that
Yeah.
vein.
There's so a lot of the music, so Bush, the lead guitar player, he starts a lot of the music up. He'll get like a riff going, and I'll write in with some lyrics. And that's basically how a lot of the music starts. Like Bush has been in a lot of different bands on his own, different genres and everything. So he's the um, most skilled when it comes to like in the business. We ride with him for a lot of it, and basically like him and I are huge like Priest fans. So we that's kind of like where our look comes from too. We want to try and shape that like early like 80s style of Priest when it comes to the look. And I think, you know, he would just get a riff rolling and then everyone else just ties in. David comes in with a crazy funky bass or drum beat, and then, everything just melds together.
Yeah, and you can't forget
Kind of like an
Vogues, man.
organized jam.
Hmm.
You
Yeah,
know,
and then I don't know how it turned into what it is, but I think basically it's just we don't have like a set of like, okay, it has to sound this way. It's basically, okay, this sounds sick. Let's roll with that. Sort of like how like Dogfighters sounds nothing like the rest of the album. It's like a fast speed metal song about flying through space, but it just sounded cool in the moment. And we're like, screw it, let's write it.
so you want to have like a variety. You don't want to be labeled just the same kind of tempo music kind of way. They're like, oh, okay, they're gonna play another one, which
Yeah.
it's fine. It works for a lot of bands. You have that safety net to go to. It
Oh yeah.
does it like Stain for instance. A lot of his stuff. Pretty much, if you take out the vocals, it's pretty much the same kind of styling.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But doing that to actually go out there and have a variety, you can actually move to, switch to different genres without any kind of failure, with any kind of speed bumps going through.
Yeah.
So Vogues, man, so you're the heart one of the heartbeats of the band, man. You been into several bands before this one?
So I grew up listening to both my parents are a little on the older side. So I grew up listening like the 70s and 80s classic rock. And of course, there's a lot of glam metal like Motley and Poison. So, I grew up listening to all that kind of stuff. Uh, as I got older, I started getting more into bands like Metallica, but still, I I still love this music. I grew up listening to it.
Were you in any other bands?
Oh, I thought you asked about. Oh, my bad.
No.
It's okay. He
My bad.
You just do you, man. Just do you. I'll go away. Here we go. I'm
Going
going
for the
away.
vocal.
This is the Vogue's show. Okay.
No, this was my first like actual band I've been in. I've been in like a couple projects, I guess, but they never really went anywhere. So
Yeah, this is the first time you've been on stage.
yeah.
Oh, really? So how did it feel being first time on
Don't like
stage, man?
consistently, yeah.
First time on stage for me was it felt pretty natural. Like I wasn't like too worried about it. I do remember my legs shaking like hell when I was up there like leaning against the monitor with my leg and I see it shaking. I'm like, oh God, this is real. But
It was a big crowd our first show too.
what was that?
It was a big crowd our first show too.
Oh yeah, that was
It's
pretty awesome.
probably like 100 people.
Hey, that's what the Jaeger bombs are supposed to, man. They cut out the shake.
Hell yeah. David,
That's what I was doing.
our first show, David got so hammered.
Yeah. Not one of my proudest moments.
We drilled him for it for weeks.
You, you know, man, drummers are notorious for being crazy, just
Right.
insane, dude.
Diesel
Man.
Dave.
So do you have your sane moments, Dave? Tell me an
No,
insane
no.
moment on the show, dude, man. Tell me.
What's your most insane moment?
My most insane moment.
Yeah, you gotta get to the camera, man. You feel like we're witness protection over here. I gotta vocal out your
Yeah.
voice.
Move over to the right and scooching forward.
Um, Probably what was it? Remember when I left that party? We all had a big party after one of our band practices. I would say probably almost 2 years ago now. We were partying so hard, and I don't remember even leaving the party, but I remember waking up in my car like on the side of the road somewhere
In like a different town.
in like a different town. It's called Greece, so it was like 20 minutes away from where we were, and my car was on the whole time. It's like 9 in the morning, and I'm like, oh shit, I got to get home. And I start driving home, and my car ran out of gas. And luckily, some dude saw me walk into a gas station and picked me up and like took me to go get a gas tank, and I was able to get my car home.
Man, that
We
was
lost the guy. Almost 12 hours.
But that was just like another night for us.
oh man, your grandchildren said, "Hey, when you were young, uh did you
Look
forget where
crazy?
you were? Did you get too much partying, man? Just like
Yeah.
the Party Rockers or what was that band called? That I can never remember that pop band, but they do
LMFAO.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
Too much
MFAO.
partying, man. Too much partying. But yeah, so do you live that life in real life? Is this a persona that y'all keep mainly on the stage, or do
I'd say
y'all?
we're pretty weekend warriors. I mean, when it comes to like weekday or at work, I don't think really any of us drink that often. Like if it's the
Oh yeah,
weekend, we're going crazy.
we
But
definitely party weekends, but like,
yeah.
yeah,
But at home, like I Bush and I, we do fire safety inspections. He does flooring. Vogel's in the military. Jake works at a gas station.
so
So
we all work full time.
yeah,
So that's y'all's alter egos, like Superman. Like
right.
when the
Yeah.
weekend comes, man, that's when
We
you
get to put
party.
on the capes,
Yeah.
So
but
so
no, we
yeah,
definitely do have fun.
so when you do pyrotechnics in your show, at least you know how to put it out, right?
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
And
hold on,
yeah,
guys, hold on.
yeah. Whoa.
And
And
who do you
so we
think's gonna
actually just
supply?
yeah, right. So just recently we added a new addition to our stage show. And I haven't posted about it too much. But it's basically gonna be like our mascot because I'm leaning into the whole idea of like TYKIN means gun or the cannon
Cannon.
and finish. So what I recently got and brought it to our last show in Rochester, and then I'm gonna bring it to the next one, is this massive Gatling gun fog machine.
Uh-huh.
with like spinning light up barrels, like chrome plated, diamond plate
There's a
steel.
video of it on our Instagram.
Yep. It's got like brass knuckles for the handle. There's spikes and studs all over it. Like it's like total steeled out Gatling gun. And personally, I've never seen someone pull one of those out on stage, and it's pretty sick. I mean, the fog shoots out in about 6 to 8 meters. You know, if you're not fucking around with it backstage and shooting it at your buddies, but
Yeah, our first when we tried our first local show, we tried to use it. Me and Tyler were like getting it ready, and we're like, dude, it's not working.
yeah,
So we had to go on stage, and we had two of our buddies were like, dude, you got to get this thing working by like the end of our set.
and it sucked.
And
too.
luckily, they like looked at us and they like gave us a thumbs up.
We ended up
I was
using like
I was so nervous. I'm like, we like worked on this thing so much, and now it's not gonna work.
right. We used
Wow.
it so much backstage, shooting it at each other.
Yeah, we were just playing with. I'm like, is this thing dead already?
When we finally brought it out on stage, it ran out.
So who carries it? Do y'all just
I
you
do.
carry it? Yeah.
Yeah, the gun's about 20 pounds and the tank is about 40.
It's like
Wow.
a huge, like a
So-
double the size of a scuba tank.
Yeah, so it's a pretty beefy bit of equipment to lug around, but it's totally worth it. It looks so sick. And like I said, I've never seen anyone pull something out like that. And one of our favorite things to do is like I like to have a show that isn't just memorable for the music, but for the experience.
Yeah, everything. Like people are going out of their way and paying money. You know, you want to give them something. You don't want to just be like, oh, that was cool. You
Yeah,
know?
because I hate those bands that's like you go there and it looks like, oh wow, I didn't even realize these guys were in the crowd. You know, I like
Yeah,
to go
like-
to a show and be
yeah.
like, wow, this guy's definitely in the band. You know,
Yeah.
based off of like look and demeanor and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely. And having that stage presence and bringing that extra it's memorable.
Yeah.
You got bands that do that you can remember. Alice Cooper puts on a really great show. Iron Maiden does a great show. Went to see them a couple of years, and they had these huge LED videos, and you could see like Eddie in different types of albums.
Right.
It's just not only you got your music. Your music is awesome, dude, but you got to give something
Thank you.
memorial.
Exactly.
So
You got to make it to where that ticket is worth the purchase. You know, you could listen to the music at home, but you want to experience the music in person.
And it makes people want to come back.
Yep.
yeah, definitely. And Vogues, I just want to say thank you for your service, dude. So does that military thing give you a little edge on your bass playing?
So, believe it or not, yes. Like, no, like you guys laugh. I was listening to music one day. I was like walking to the beat, like you know how like you march and stuff. You
Yeah.
march.
Uh-huh.
I was listening to music and I was walking. I'm like, wait a minute, I know how to march to this beat. Like, being able to keep beat, from all my marching and stuff, I think really has helped.
That's cool.
Yeah, and it gets you more uniform where it's like second nature. Like you don't even have to even think about it. That's what Uncle Sam does to you. Beats you into your second nature.
Right. The only downside is Uncle Sam told him not to have long hair.
Yeah.
That blows. He just got roasted for it in an interview recently. Dude called him corporate. It was crazy.
Yeah. It went
Oh,
hard.
man.
He's like, yeah, he didn't even show up in stage gear. Where dude's wearing like a studded vest. Like, what do you mean no stage
Studded
gear?
vest, bandana, glasses,
Yeah.
wristbands, everything.
I couldn't believe he said that.
Hey, there are some awesome.
I'm like, what do you want him to look like, Gene Simmons or something? Like,
Doing his best, dude.
Hey, you should give him like one time a wig. Just
We did.
we did that. We actually
We
had done
did.
that for the show.
We did do that for a show. It was so awesome.
It was like an obnoxious, like
It's a massive
80s,
80s wig.
like Shaka Khan type hair.
Yeah, I think the pictures are on our Instagram somewhere.
You got that tease with that hairspray.
Dude, it was blonde. It was massive. It
was
looks so sick.
white.
Yeah.
I Hated it though. I
Yeah.
sweat so
He was
much.
probably so hot.
Unbelievably hot. I
Man, I bet that's why I don't have much hair anymore, but I guess that's the genes, dude. That's not to military. But but yeah, man, there's bands that Halford, man, he's bald as can be,
Yeah,
and
he just owned it. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, and that's what you do, folks. You own it, man. You own it.
Right.
You
Hell
know,
yeah.
I'm the metal militia. There you go.
And he's got a good excuse.
Right.
Yeah. So with this band formed, have you opened up for some huge acts before?
So we were in a festival with Crimson Glory. That was
Ooh,
pretty sick. Those guys killer.
Yeah,
I
Legions
mean,
of Metal in Chicago last
yeah,
year.
that was huge. That was a great time to be on that. We opened up for the band Gunshine from Florida recently.
mm-hmm.
Other big bands. We're about to open up in August for the band. Was it
Quarantine.
cool? No, what is it called? Bogle, what is Chris Jericho's band?
Quarantine.
I just know it as Chris Jericho's band.
It's something.
They're called Quarantine.
I don't know if it's that, dude, but it's
That's how
whatever
it's
it
spelled.
is. It's Chris Jericho's Kiss cover band.
Oh,
So
okay.
that's
So
huge. We're
it's
super
not
psyched
Fozzy.
for that.
It's not
It's
Fozzy.
not
Not
Fozzy.
Fozzy, no.
Yeah, but
No,
so we're gonna be able to. I'm just excited to meet him. Honestly, I didn't even know he was in a Kiss cover band.
I didn't even know either. I
Yeah,
get to learn. I get to learn stuff all the time. Yeah,
right.
it's called quarantine
Is
with
it?
a K.
With a K,
That's why it
yeah.
throws me
Yeah,
off. Yeah.
yeah.
And then the weekend before our glam metal festival in Brooklyn, we're playing with this band's Haunt and
Show and tell.
Show and Tell.
Uh-huh.
And I've been a big fan of Haunt for a long time, so I'm super psyched to meet them. And we saw them at Hell's Heroes a few years ago. And Hell's Heroes plays. I don't know if you know about Hell's Heroes. It's a big Houston heavy metal festival,
Yeah.
and it honestly feels like heavy metal Coachella. Like we missed it this year, and I was so bummed. I had so much FOMO. It's so sick. It's gotten so big. It's gotten to 3 days. Like when we first, it was only two, and then they added a whole nother day, and we saw Crimson Glory there again. Like it was, oh, I get goosebumps just thinking about going to that. It's such a fun time.
Yeah, festivals, man, it's a great way to start out,
Yeah.
doing the festivals, kind of meeting everybody and
Yep.
jumping on
That's
their
the best part.
tour
Yeah.
wagon,
Yeah.
and to me, I think that's the our social media, when we
Yep.
go up and meet people and go through. I've had a couple of festivals I pushed through. I got to meet some awesome bands, and I got to get introduced to other bands, and it kind of works like that. It's a very awesome networking thing to do, and that's
Oh
a good
yeah.
step. That's a good step that
And
y'all
it's
have.
it's
And
it's cool because you meet these people and like we met a lot of really cool bands. We met this band Leather Church when we played there. What was that one? The Myth Carver. We met. They're
Yeah,
an
Midcar,
amazing
they're
band.
from Texas.
The last time we played Legions, we also met like Midnight Vice. Those guys from Florida. Like just some super sick bands
Sacred
that like
Leather.
Sacred Leather. Like I would have never known about these bands if it weren't for these festivals and meeting these people in
Oh,
person.
Seven Kingdoms too as well.
Seven
They
Kingdoms.
also headlined. Yeah.
Yes. So, it's just it's a lot of fun. And then this glam metal festival that we're going on, it's fun because we know like 80% of the lineup. So it's like, oh my God, we're literally playing the show with a bunch of our friends.
Yeah,
So it's like super
Wicked from
exciting.
Rochester's coming with us.
Yeah.
so it'd
So
be
That'll
like
be
that
fun.
a
pretty
big
well.
family, a big
Yeah,
family
Yeah.
reunion.
Rochester's representing. Hell yeah.
Right. Big
Yeah.
upstate coming through.
So, man, I wish I could be rolling through here and performing, man. I would love to see y'all live
Dude, I
down.
know.
I'd love to come to Texas.
We're trying to well, we just did our little baby tour in Canada just to test the waters, and it was only like a 2 day thing. We did it with Ready to Strike. It was a ton of fun. But it's just all about like getting everyone and their schedules propped up and tour's expensive, so that's just something we all got to get ready for. And I think we're gonna start dipping to the surrounding states first before we make our big jump. And we got to build our fan base a little bit more and really start spreading the word of TYKIN and all that.
Yeah, and I've seen a huge spike coming through with y'all's fans, and
Yeah,
I've seen it on Apple Music, a lot more views coming through. So you got the music, man. You got the music. You got the look. You got the atmosphere, man. All you got to do now is just persevere. Just keep
right.
going, just
True.
pushing through. You're going there. I've seen so many great bands, man. So many great talents that just give up um,
Yeah,
mid
like just before they
season,
make the
man.
jump.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just got to keep your head down.
Yep.
and
And we're
what
already starting to write more music too.
Yeah, we're working on our second album
Yep.
currently. So yeah,
you
we haven't stopped at all.
you guys got to let me know when that comes through, man, so I can
Yeah.
promote
Oh,
it
for
on my channel,
We're
dude.
trying to get at least another single by like fall, early winter. We want to have something ripped out. I mean, we've been so eager. We've started playing the new material on stage, and we've gotten a lot of really good feedback from it. So far, the two songs are called High Speed Love and Finding My Way Home, and they're so much fun to play. So I think we're gonna get in the studio pretty soon and start recording those. And I think either we might stick with the single, like dropping singles every now and then eventually just dump an album. We mainly did the album this way with just to basically get our resume out there. Cause like, it drives me nuts to go to a show and I see a band and I love it, and then I can't go home and listen to them. So my big thing was like I want to get music out as fast as possible, so then that way we have something to promote. We can show people what we're all about, other than just what we look like, and they have something to come home with. Like I want to have a song that like you hear it live, it gets stuck in your head, but you don't even know the lyrics.
You're like, I gotta go find that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was looking through the playlists on Apple Music or even on Spotify, and I seen that there was gaps in between when you put out those singles, and it was like what in 2024, and then there's 2025, and
Yeah.
2026. Did you do that on purpose, or did you wait until you made a song and you know what, this sounds great, let's go ahead and put
So
it out?
Well, Strangers we did first. We actually got a lot of help from the guys in Wicked. Scotty V, the lead guitar, lead guitar player, he helped us out. They have like a beautiful like recording studio in their basement. So, and this was like post COVID, so it was a little weird. So they had done all their shit there.
Yeah, they built it during COVID. They
Yeah.
couldn't get into the studio.
So we got in there. We recorded Strangers. That was a lot of fun. And then we eventually just dropped it to like, start releasing the band. And then we ended up the rest of our music, we worked with our buddy Zane, who he works for his own company, Night in the High Tower Studios. Amazing work. He did all of our music after that. And we ended up working with him, and he just works out of his like little basement. But what happened was we wrote Strangers, Strangers, Wounded Hearts, Heretic, Dripping Poison. We wrote those four songs first, recorded those, and then we were trying to write more music. So we wrote Hypnotized and Dogfighters, and then we recorded Damage Case. And then the reason why we released those three is because those are the first three we made in chronological order. And then the reason why the album took so long was just basically getting everything ready, getting all the merch ordered, uh, getting ready to send everything out to people, getting the t-shirts and CDs all ordered and the art finished and everything like that. So we had we actually had a lot of everything already finished. It was
Yeah.
just trying to make sure we dropped it properly so we can, send it out to everybody. I think we're gonna do definitely a different approach this next time around. But I mean, a lot of this is like first time, so it's just a lot of trial and error to try and get everything dropped perfectly.
Yeah, definitely, and
Hmm.
and plus, merch is a big part of getting the money to keep funding your bands. You know, without
Our bread and
bands
butter.
without merch is kind of a death sentence because you
Yeah, I
got,
know.
Yeah.
you know, people don't understand. You know, you got a lot of talented people out there that want to start a band, but they don't understand it takes money to make money. You know,
Yep.
you gotta
There's a
pay
lot
for
more
the
logistics involved. Yeah.
yeah. I keep seeing like a small hand coming out of David's back, man. Is there a deformity?
That's why my girlfriend in the background. She's crocheting right now.
Okay. I was like, come on, David. You scaring me, man.
What?
I,
I
Guys,
saw a
my
hand go out
medication's
there.
all acting this
drummer.
whole
I,
time.
I forgot
It's
my
like
medication, so I was like,
from the
oh.
Adams family.
Yeah, it's been.
But yeah, man, have you thought I know you got some CDs out. Are you putting any on wax? Are you gonna put this album on wax?
Uh,
I
actually don't.
really want to. Yeah.
What is
Fine.
wax? Oh, vinyl. Oh, so we've been looking at it. It's just expensive, and I want to make sure it's worth it. I know our boys in Ready to Strike, they just dropped a bunch of vinyl CD or vinyl things, whatever. But
Yeah.
they did really well with it, but they also have a bigger following. So, we're just waiting to see if it's like really profitable.
Yeah. Or
Um,
you could do like a limited run, maybe
yeah. But I
know.
mean, even then, like it's $30 a pop. So it's a big, like, even if we've got like 25 of them, we're still dumping a bunch of money. So we're playing it safe for now. We're doing the physical CDs. We found a website that we can get them for a decent price and they're good, great quality. So we're rocking that for a little bit, and we're just trying to get our platform larger to where we can comfortably make a leap like that.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, and it goes back to, time and money.
Mm-hmm.
Look, he's got eyes, man. He's got eyes. I thought he was hiding his
Oh.
so does Vogue, man. He took his glasses off, man. You know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, I can't see him.
Oh,
But yeah, man,
Yeah,
so
I could definitely see like a purple and green,
Vinyl.
like a splatter vinyl for sure.
That'd be cool.
that
Definitely
would be sick.
down the road. Yeah.
yeah, and to me, that right there, because I'm a big vinyl collector, dude. I got so much vinyl,
Yeah,
man. You can't.
I got
Uh,
a decent amount.
I go to little vintage places and they go, oh look, there's a Van Halen right there. They're selling it for $5. They don't know what they got there. So
Right.
We
uh,
played a show in one of like our biggest local record store, Record Archive. And that was awesome because I go there like all the time, so it was really cool to play there.
Yeah. They're a lot of fun. If you ever come out to Rochester, that's definitely like one of the best stops.
Like the biggest record store up here.
Yep.
yeah, I haven't made my way up that far up, United States. I think or that far east. I've been to
Mhm.
Minnesota. Um, but yeah, New York is on the bucket list to go see because I probably make me a little small tour, see a couple of local bands down, take a little drive, hit a couple local bands playing,
Yeah.
and just check out what's good up there in New York, man. Because I hear so much bad things, man, that I kind of want to see the good stuff, man.
Yeah. I mean, right now, a lot of it's tough for our scene because we're so few and far between. Like a lot of the music that comes out of here right now is like either death metal or metalcore. So it's kind of tough for us to like really get into a show. So we end up just playing with a lot of the same bands because there's not much that's out here. So we've been trying to outsource a little bit farther out. And that's why we play with Ready to Strike a lot because they're the closest thing we have to a similar sound. So
Yeah,
if you notice, like a lot of our shows are with them.
and
But
a lot of the glam kind of glam-ish bands come out of like a lot of the coastal cities, the southern coastal cities, you know, like Florida, California.
Yep.
Absolutely.
There's a Colorado, there's a band called Connex from California that does a tribute band, a Zeppelin tribute band, and they have their own stuff, but they're more in the veins of what you do with
Yeah.
their music, and they were on the show. I want to say a couple weeks ago. Really awesome dudes, man, just like y'all. You know,
For sure.
y'all here to rock and roll. You love your music. You love what you do.
Right.
You want to push out and get more people to feel that vibe, dude. And you know, I'm honored to have y'all on the show, trying to help y'all out, get y'all out there a little closer to get y'all some southern dates, man. So
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
so
Thank
Yeah,
you
y'all
I'm
for
glad
having
you,
me.
it's cool you hit us up.
so y'all can say, hey, Taco Man, let's meet at San Antonio for some tacos, dude, and
Absolutely,
let's
dude.
rock
So
and
wait,
roll.
how did you end up hearing about us?
Well, what I do when on my free time is I love finding new music. I love just getting to know people around, and I was searching through Instagram, and then I saw y'all, man. I was like, man, this get up is far out, dude, and I just went onto your page and started looking through, and I'm like, man, these boys are bringing back glam metal,
Hell
and
yeah.
it kind of hit me in the nostalgia feels, dude, because when I was younger, man, we jammed out to the Crew, we jammed out L.A. Guns, we jammed out to so many different bands out there, Poison, Skid Row, Firehouse. I don't know if y'all remember Firehouse.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
dude. Our first
Yeah.
that was like one of our first covers on our first show.
oh, really? Which
Yeah.
one out of them?
It was what was it?
All
I'm
she
drawing
wrote.
like all she wrote. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, really? Oh
Yeah.
man. Do y'all have that video? I didn't see it
No,
on.
I'm glad we don't because I butchered that song.
Oh, did you?
And we tried to have like both the lead singer Wicked and Ready to Strike come up on stage and sing with us.
Uh-huh.
And we all had a few drinks that night. It was it was a pretty rough performance, but I mean I love that song either way.
Yeah, and
Firehouse Rock.
I have a soft spot for that genre because when I was a kid, that's what I used to listen to before I started getting into metal and punk rock and all
Yeah.
these other genres. Just kind of opened the door to it because before that, I was listening to MC Hammer, Vanilla Ice. You know, I'm showing my age now. I'll be 50 in November, so um, yeah, I used to listen to all that pop music, Paula Abdul, stuff like that, and then my mom married this guy, and his son was around my same age, and he goes, "Man, you should check out this song." And it was off the Metallica Black album, and
I
then he
know
goes,
those.
"Yeah," and
Oh
it
yeah.
was it was Nothing Else Matters. And
Oh, nice.
I'm like, man, this sounds really cool. So I'm sitting down there, I was like thinking, okay, Metallica is probably you know, kind of a mellow rock and roll. And then he goes, okay, you ready to hear some more? And I was in the back. He had like 215s in his Monte Carlo. And and then you hear Blacken.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a
And
great
then
song.
I
Yes.
had, that was the first time I ever had a panic attack, but I didn't mind that panic attack because
holy shit.
that music
That's
was just,
awesome.
it was so awesome. It was like, doo, 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 doo. I was like,
It's like
what?
listening. It's like listening to a heart attack.
Yeah.
Fun fact: the Kill 'Em All album was recorded in Rochester.
Yep.
I don't know if you know that.
Was that with
Their debut. That was
with
their
the
debut album.
with the two songs that were was it with the original set with Blitzkrieg and what was the other one? Oh crap. I can't think of that song.
Well, you're the
Well, I mean,
Metallica specialist.
Whiplash and
yep.
Blitz.
Whiplash is
Seek,
on there.
Seek and
Yeah.
Destroy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cuz
Yeah,
they
dude.
had you can either get that album, if you buy that album wax, it's about $500 with the original lineup.
Oh
the
my God.
music.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
And then there was two, and I think it either got banned or they didn't have the rights from uh the original bands that did it. Like Blitzkrieg was done by a 70s band. I can't remember the name of the band. But then Metallica got big and did Garage Days, which was uh all
Bunch
songs
of
from
cool
like
covers.
Crimson and yeah, a bunch of covers and then they did Garage Days Revisited. Of course, I had to get that too, with a couple of extra songs to it. It's just back in the day. You can either get the records that they sell at Walmart or uh, I don't know what kind of stores y'all have like back in the day over there, but we had a Woolworths and you know uh, the little pharmacy stores. They'll just throw in records, but they would be censored. So anything cuss
Oh,
words
it
or
sucks.
anything
Yeah.
would be censored, or the song would be taken out. You can either do that, or you go to your record store and say, "Hey, man, I got this import record from Japan that has like 15 extra
Bootleg record.
songs,
Sick.
and then a bunch of VHS of concert live tours because you weren't supposed to videotape the concert. So uh, they go, "Hey, did you want to see Ozzy back in 1982?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, what?" And then you see it, and most of the time you see some girl's big hair and taking up
Right.
half
Oh,
It's
of
like
the
a
video.
pirated movie.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But
That's
man, that
awesome.
that was days of the fun. That was so much fun. But now you live in digital days, and you can't really control all that. So,
Yeah. Everything's everything's getting recorded.
yep, you can't even do something stupid, man. Like
Right.
Dave getting lost, man. There's probably a videotape of that somewhere.
Yeah, everyone probably knows, especially now.
So we got new music coming from y'all in the
Yep.
future,
Absolutely.
uh,
Yeah.
which sounds a lot like Judas Priest. Like, what was that? You said High Speed Love?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's definitely going to be a high energy album for sure.
Yep.
Is it
I
going to be
think
in the veins of Priest or?
I think so. So we'll actually probably bust out a little sneak peek of it soon. So when we were in Montreal, a photographer ended up reaching out to us, or a videographer, and he ends up recording videos through like a 90s like video camera. So
Uh-huh.
so it gives it that like vintage look of like, you're watching Judas Priest from like a live show, like something like that. So like it's like a little grainy and everything, and the colors are going all over the place. So we got footage from that entire set of that. So I'm definitely going to be chopping it up and posting those videos, and I'll definitely throw in some snippets of High Speed Love in there. And I think I'll probably post the whole video on YouTube, so you'll be able to hear Finding My Way Home as well.
You know, High Speed Love, man. What kind of RPMs is that, man? Is it Mach 1, Mach 3? Come on, dude. You gotta let me
69
know,
miles
dude.
an hour, dude.
Yeah.
Ludicrous speed.
And it's so
Ludicrous
funny that
speed.
that song came together so quick. It was literally just I came to the jam space with a title and like an idea of like how we would say High Speed Love, and then Bush came in with a riff, and then I came in with a first lyric, and I was like, all right, sick. Like this is gonna be just like a sleazy, like simple, like I'm just gonna be as obnoxious and corny as possible with these lyrics. And we ended up writing the whole song like that night, and
Yeah, pretty much.
it's honestly like one of my favorite ones. And I think that's kind of like my favorite of ways of how we make songs. Like I'm pretty sure Heretic came together that way too.
Yeah.
Um, and like I think I don't know, there's been a repeated history of some of the best songs were made in a night of just like, people writing shit down on bar napkins and like, oh yeah, a couple buddies and I we were drinking one night, we wrote this song, and then those songs go down in history of some of their best written music.
Yeah,
I mean,
because yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Bo.
I was about to say Paranoid by, Black Sabbath. They wrote that in like 40 minutes, I think, just for
Yeah,
filler
to
on the
promote the
album.
album, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it became one of
Crazy.
their best songs.
Yep.
And it's the
I'm hoping.
most covered song too of that band.
Yeah,
That and
we
War
did we
Pigs.
did that song as a for a little bit as a cover.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And to me, man, you see all these, even Nirvana when they did that whole second album, they wrote all the songs like one night. Uh,
yep.
what was that album? It wasn't the first album. I know it was the second album. I know it had to be the second album because they was it no, Bleach was considered the first album, wasn't it? Bleach.
Vogel's the Nirvana expert.
No, I'm not. I'm the Metallica expert. Don't look at me.
But what I was saying is, if you have that much talent that you can complete an album in a day,
Yeah, that's insane.
yeah, I hated how it ended for Kurt, man. He still
Yeah,
had,
unfortunately.
you know, I believe that there was so much more music that he could have pushed out for everybody. There's
Yeah,
some, you know, he goes up there with one of my favorites, just like Lane Staley was one of my favorites from Alice in Chains. I talk about Lane all the time because I actually did a report about Lane and when he was his period with Alice in Chains and when he did that super group Mad Season. So, uh, but yeah, man, it's the life of rock and roll, dude. If you don't let,
yeah,
sometimes rock and roll eats you alive, dude.
yeah. I mean, we're lucky enough to where, we're a pretty easygoing band. I mean, I don't think there's been any moments where we've like really argued. I mean, we'll bicker about some little shit, but like, there's never been any big feuds in the band. I mean, we're really just all about having a good time. I mean, like every band practice, we're cracking open a 12 pack, having like just playing music. You know, it's we like to it's that's the whole point of being the TYKIN. It's just like we're here for a fun time. We love the music that we play. We love being in the scene, and we're not afraid to take ourselves seriously or not take ourselves seriously.
Yeah, just have fun. People
Yeah,
forget that, man.
Being who we are,
and I
yeah.
think that's a huge part of glam metal is just like it's just the nonsense
Yeah, over the
of doing
top,
whatever you want. Yeah, over the
yeah.
top, being like I've been trying to like push this whole look of like a golden era wrestling style into our like style of like our stage performance gear and everything with like the boots, like the flaming boots that I wore were from just a costume show that we played where we were all wrestlers. Like those boots, I was originally like I was Macho Man, so I had like the big fringe jacket and everything, and the hat
Uh-huh.
and the glasses and stuff. And I was like, these boots are so sick, I'm keeping them. So I just like I put some fringe on them and made them part of like the regular shows, like stage gear. And because that just takes it back to things that you remember from the set. It's just like, oh my god, like just little things like, oh shit, like I remember that guy with the flame boots, just that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I can see y'all as you know, as a wrestler, glam kind of thing. The Fabulous
Yeah,
Freebirds.
right. Fucking what did I call it? It was
Main event metal.
yeah, main event metal.
That,
Got a ring
the
to it.
glam metal back in the '80s was like a stable for the golden years of wrestling because you had they were very flamboyant kind of wrestlers that come out. You got uh, so many great athletes would come out to the kind of in your face arena rock
Yeah.
that goes out. So I would love to see a wrestling event slash glam metal event
We
like in
actually
between
That'd
the
be awesome.
we had one in Rochester at a tiny little venue called the Bug Jar. We weren't a part of it because I think we were off somewhere. We were playing a different show, and oh yeah, we were playing with Eyes of the Nile, a huge Iron Maiden tribute band. And that night though, they had a punk show, and in the middle of the punk show was also like an Extreme Rules wrestling match. And this is like a tiny bar. Like I saw clips of it later, and people were getting thrown out into the parking lot.
That's great. Yeah,
Guys getting dragged over the bar top,
literally
like
like the bar the size of your bedroom.
crazy.
Probably.
Like
Yeah.
people like busting chairs over their heads while like the metal music's playing in the background. I'm like, oh, I wish I didn't have a show tonight. That was crazy.
It's like ECW before
Yeah.
McMahon took
Old
it.
school ECW. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wrestling has definitely has been coming a lot to Rochester. Like midget wrestling has come here a few times. We saw that. There's a bar that we play at called Lux, and they just started opening up like a wrestling ring. Like they have like a big backyard. And I just saw recently that they'll let wrestlers come in, set up a ring, and they'll like have huge matches in the backyard of their bar. It's like I'm thinking about it now. I'm like, damn, like wrestling is really coming through like heavy. Like even our
Coming back.
our band our jam space is in a warehouse, and next door to our jam space is actually a wrestling gym. So, we'll go in there sometimes during practice and we'll hear guys getting thrown on the mat.
Yeah, you just hear the mat slamming through the
Yeah.
wall next door.
So
Hey, that could help with the recording too, having that in the background.
Right?
honestly, I
Put some
wanted
effects on
I
it.
wanted to do a promo like that.
Let it like have them let us use their ring. That'd
Yeah.
be really cool.
Yeah. Micro wrestling came through here in Waxahachie. We have a radio personality that owns the bar over here, and
Mhm.
he'll cater to the micro wrestling. And they got these little, man, I'm 6'6", dude. So
Yeah.
any of them look like little kids like on
Yeah.
Austin Powers. Get in my belly.
Mini me.
But yeah, man, it is amazing how they put their bodies through it, dude. I didn't know that they were flexible,
Right.
but
Jump
they
around like that.
yeah,
It's
it's
cool.
fun,
And their
dude,
ring's
man.
so small.
Yeah. But yeah, there were so many wrestlers at that event, dude. It was crazy. It went wild at the end. So
That's cool.
I give a hat out to them. I used to do a lot of backyard wrestling. I used to hang out with a
Same.
lot of backyard wrestlers, and we had one time the cops were called because we were doing a unsanctioned event. I guess you had to have some kind of
Oh,
license to do that. And
damn.
the match was on like a bunch of hotel mattresses that this old hotel threw away.
Oh, nice.
And then they also had those fluorescent lights, so they would
Oh, yeah.
hit them with the fluorescent lights,
Those
and,
are
and
fun.
it was real high quality. But
Yeah.
yeah, they had like a whole bunch of Grand Prairie's finest go over there and bust it out. Everybody's got to leave. It's like,
Of
man,
course.
that was
We actually got cops called on one of our sets. We ended up going past like the sound curfew or whatever, and our
uh
set was just so loud that like the cops showed up and the owner was like screaming them out of there. That was pretty sick. I mean, I didn't see it while we were playing, but it was cool to find out afterwards.
We
Like,
like
damn,
walk out and then
we
there's
played
just
that
like
loud.
everything's all lit up and we're like, what?
Yeah, they had
They
the
have like the
berries
door. Did they have
flashing.
like the door open too or something?
Yeah, something dumb.
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Well,
that
man,
was interesting.
man, I would love to talk to you more, but we are getting close to the end of the show, dude.
No
Guys, if
problem,
you
man.
if y'all have a chance, man, jam out to TYKIN on all the major streaming platforms, dude. I highly suggest Heretic, and we're gonna put on a video for you guys, man. It's Dripping Poison. Uh, I think this song right here is kind of a opener drug to this band, dude. You go over there, you jam out to it, and then just let it go through. And check out their websites. Well, their social medias, man. They got some awesome pictures, man. They're always posting something new and exciting. Check out the Gatling gun, which I would love to see that live, dude. Man, you got me
Yeah.
jealous, man. I am
If you
jealous.
watch Dogfighters on Spotify and everything, it'll be there.
It will.
I I think I actually have a video of it on our Instagram. I use it for a promo.
Yeah, it's in one of our promos on Instagram.
Yeah.
Awesome.
But
But yeah, yeah, check out the band. And I will tell you, man, you will not be disappointed, man. They're bringing back glam metal with open arms, dude. We greet you. The rock community greets you, and you just keep on melting faces and taking names, dude.
Thank you, brother.
Absolutely.
All right, man.
Thank you.
Let's rock out with Dripping Poison, and then after the video, stay tuned for my final words.
Oh,
Man, that sounds like it sounds so bad. My final words, like
it's just
I'm
like,
passing
that's
away.
it.
After listening to Dripping Poison, I decided I lived enough. It was enough. Life was
That's as good as
life
it
was
gets.
fulfilled.
Yeah.
You reached
Yes.
the top, man. There's
I
nothing else.
Yeah, there's nothing else. I just put it away. This is the last song. No. This is the last show here. Johnny was properly meddled late on a summer afternoon. And the last thing he said was
Ripped out his
dripping
poison till he
poison.
heretic.
All right, guys. Well, thank you guys again. Check them out, man. If you're in the New York area, tell them the Taco Man sent y'all while you check out their performance. All right, man.
Yes, sir.
We are out. Here is Dripping Poison on the Johnny Taco Show.